What's up, all you cool cats and shop rats? Welcome back to Rule Hard Garage. Obviously this is something different than what we normally do, because today we're doing a sort of like a motovlog. I got a new lav mic for the helmet, so I'm trying it out. Hopefully the audio turns out pretty good. But it's a beautiful day outside. There's no reason not to be out on a bike, especially post-pandemic. As you can see, outdoor eating in Illinois only. So it's a perfect time to get out and just kind of enjoy things and free your mind from the past couple of months, right? Sometimes something bad happens and you think the worst. You think everything's doomed. And it's really hard to see down the long road and see the end game and see what good things can come from it, right? So that's kind of what today's video is going to be about. You know, I'm going to talk about how skateboarding, specifically me getting back into skateboarding, kind of happened because of a bad thing. But before we get into that and talking about that, we're going to get to the skate park. I'm going to try to nail some tricks. The skate park we're going to is my, I guess you could say, local skate park. This is where I grew up skating. This is where I guess you could say I cut my teeth as far as skateboarding is concerned. And I mean, we just hang out here every day, all day, go hit the streets, come back, and just chill at the park. So I've not been here in like 13 years, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. I do know that unfortunately they've taken a lot of ramps out, so it kind of sucks now, but either way, it's a skate park, it's something. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to get in there and see what happens. And there she is. And here we are. Oh, the memories. Yeah, so check out my my skate strap job here. Just kind of locked her into the sissy bar there, and I got one strap on, and it's working out pretty good so far. The first time I've skated on any type of transition in literally 13 years. Just like riding a bicycle. I used to really like doing like manual tricks on this. We used to use this kind of like a box to skate on, like a manual pad. So I'm gonna try some of that out. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, envision yourself doing it and just push through the falls and all the bad shit and just get it done. And like I said, it's exactly what I'm going to talk about now in today's video. How I got back to skateboarding and how it was a bad situation or unfortunate circumstances that led to it, but I realized that skateboarding is huge for me, and I'm glad that I got back to it. First off, it's really hot outside. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I don't know how the hell I did this when I was a kid, because we'd be down here all day, every day, just skating, and there's no kids here at all. There's 0 kids. When I skated, I loved skating gaps, drop-offs, just big gaps and stuff. So this is by no means big, but I am going to try to drop in on the wedge over there, and I'm going to try to just gap the mini transition on this box. So we'll see what happens. It's a lot bigger than anything that I've skated since I've started again, so it's the only way we're gonna figure it out, huh? This is so short up top here, I'm not able to get set up for ollie in the transition. So now I was trying to come diagonal across this from the corner to get more length, and that's not working either. So I'm going to change it up and try to take the best of a bad situation. Since I can't do what I wanted to do, I'm going to try to drop in. I'm going to try to launch off the edge of the wedge. Flat. Right there. Oh, that was close. I'm going to tell you how I got back into skateboarding. So I was in Milwaukee at the Mama Tried motorcycle show, and I was on my Hooligan Sportster that I had raced there the previous year, and I was being an idiot in the parking lot trying to do some wheelies, and it was cold outside because it was February, sealed blacktop, it was like ice. I didn't stop, no front brakes, and laid it down pretty bad, going pretty fast, and tore my AC joint in my shoulder. Luckily, the place that I work for hooked me up and sent me to training down in Arkansas. While I was down there, I happened to wander into a Zoomies at the mall and found this skateboard. So I picked this deck up and, told myself once my shoulder got better, I was going to put a deck together and I was gonna start skating again. Miley took some interest in skateboarding. She's got a little penny board that she had, and bought these Royal trucks and mini logo wheels, and threw this thing together, and just felt so right. I wish I never would have quit skateboarding. It just feels so good. I just love it. The creativity that's involved with it, the freedom that you have of taking the environment around you and just being able to make it your own is something that everybody should be able to experience, whether that be through skateboarding or building motorcycles or creating videos, whatever it is. Everybody should be able to feel that. Now, remember earlier when I said sometimes you feel like everything is just doomed? Well, that's how I felt when I wrecked my bike. It was only a couple months after my wife's brother had died, and I had just kind of taken a career path, made a choice for work that I thought was going to be something that I could focus on and make a career of mine. I was 3 months into that, and I had to support my family, and I wrecked this bike that I spent tons of money and time building, and it just felt like there was no end to it. There was no good. Nothing good was going to come of it. The skateboard that I picked up years down the road, I put the thing together, and since I've put this deck together, the people that I've met and the people that I've ran into, and just the freedom that I've felt from skating, the connection that I've had with my kid with skating, I first off wish that I would have never quit skating, but I'm also very fortunate that I did get hurt and was able to have something to kick me in the ass and have me put a deck back together. So now she's gotten a lot better at skateboarding as far as moving off from the penny board. I gave her this deck, and a kid at work gave me this one. He said that he can't really skate very good with it, and he's had it laying in his garage, so he gave it to me, and now I've been skating this one. So it's like everything's just coming together. Sometimes it feels like everything's screwed, everything's fucked, and you've got no end in sight. And that is not the case. You just have to stay in it for the long run. You have to keep your head in the game, and you just got to persevere. And skateboarding is no different. Just like today, the falls that I took and the failures that I had, you just got to keep your head in the game, and you just got to keep going after it, keep pursuing it. Maybe you don't get it today, and maybe you don't get it tomorrow, but understand that through all those failures, there's learning, there's opportunity, and there's something in it in the end. And like everything, whether it be skateboarding, making videos, making motorcycles, all of that stuff, you're gonna fail. And you need to look at the failure like an opportunity. And you need to take that opportunity and you need to turn it into something positive. Because if you're not doing that, you're not doing yourself or anyone around you any justice. You're not helping yourself out at all. And you know, this was all taught to me by skateboarding. And it's funny that everything's kind of come full circle, and here I am sort of realizing all of this because of skating. So that's all I have for today. I just thought this was a really great message to give to you guys. I know it's definitely something different than I do on the channel typically, but I did get to do some motovlog stuff. Let me know in the comments if you guys dig that. Let me know if you guys dig the skating, if it's something that you want me to keep doing. Even if it isn't something that you want me to keep doing, I'm probably going to keep doing it, just to be honest with you. But go check out the rest of the channel. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit the bell. Until next time, peace!